Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Donkey Kong Country Returns with me, Hedonia37. And this is probably going to have a secret exit in it as well. Is this two places? Oh, actually, I know where it is. Oh, this level is tricky. This level is actually kind of tough. Now, let's make sure, because the puzzle pieces in this world have been quite elusive so far, so I gotta make sure that I don't botch it. The fruits are all whenever I play this, I always wonder like if these fruits are actually based off of actual fruits, but they all look kind of like made up and fantastical. There's something kind of fantastic about that. Nah, you were in the wrong place at the wrong time, bitch. This underwater music when you're in this level it sounds really similar to the cliff music in DKC 3, which is cool. Dave Wise didn't do that song, but a lot of people think he did. Dave Wise only did a small portion of the soundtrack to DKC 3. For those of you that didn't know, because a lot of people seem to think like, oh, Dave Wise probably did all the cool songs, like Rock Face Rumble and all of those ones. But he really only did like the first few. Like he did like the file select music, I'm pretty sure, and he did like Wrinkly Save Cave and stuff like that, like all the variations of that, which is cool, but ooh. It's cool that he did a couple of songs for DKC 3, so he was involved in like the first 3 DKC games, but that's all. Yeah, he didn't do anything. Oh, didn't do anything else. Why do I feel like there's a puzzle piece in that area? I gotta check all the underwater areas because that's. Oh, what's this? Huh? What are you hiding from me? Hiding something. Hiding something. I'm onto it. It's probably nothing. This whole level kind of revolves around these spinny platforms. What the heck? Come on. Yeah, that's right. You're out of here. This level has 9 puzzle pieces, so I don't want to make any mistakes. Having said that, let's make some mistakes. Mistakes were made. You want to go? Do you want to provide me with the health I need? Yeah, Dave Wise didn't do much of DKC 3, which is for some reason though. I mean, it's not that strange, but he did do the soundtrack to the Game Boy Advance remake, which is a cool soundtrack. But I'm not that big a fan of it. I mean, the original soundtrack to DKC 3 is not that great either. I mean, it's probably the weakest soundtrack out of all of them, in my opinion. But there's some cool songs on it, I guess. It's cool that they got Dave Wise to do it. I think that's kind of funny. I feel like I saw something somewhere involving Dave Wise and Grant Kirkhope. And that guy is the guy that did the Banjo-Kazooie soundtracks. Also rare. Well, also the same. Oh, what's this? What did I unlock? Oh, a wop! Join me. I see this bonus area. What is that? Oh, it is an actual bonus area. Who would have known? Did you know? That actually reminds me of kind of a sad thing that happened to me once. This is my middle school self. I mean, you might disagree with me. I don't think I'm as much of a schmuck as I was. Not that you would know who I was in middle school. I have been recording since high school, though. Doing videos since high school, but I had a sad moment, and not like actually sad, like, well, it was sad to me at the time. I mean, it's the kind of thing, like, I look back at it, just like, facepalm, you know, like, I think we all have those moments, even when we were little kids, where you kind of look back and you're like, oh my god, I did that? Sorry, I had to take my hand off the controller just to facepalm. I hope you heard that sound effect. It hurt my forehead, so that better be worth it. See, Cranky could probably dispose of those. A coin. Oh, there's a bunch of crap over here, apparently. Ah! Ooh, watch it now. You gotta watch yourself now. Watch it. But there's this funny. Damn it! I didn't know if they were gonna collide with each other or just like go through each other. I'm looking through you. But basically, what happened was there's this really funny kid that I used to know. He's gone from my life now. All gone. Bye bye. And we would watch these. I mean, I don't know what they were, like what series it was or something. It was just like these random like History Channel-esque kind of things where like it was for a history class, so you know, there you go. Ergo. But at the end of each video or each like little thing, whatever they are, you know, like it would be something about like the history of this whatever civilization. Then at the very end, it would give you like a little like, did you know, like a little like Q&A bonus thing at the end of the video. Oh, damn it! I needed that. Oh, good, you respawned. I'm so glad to see you're all alive and well. Ah! I need you to throw a bomb down here. Nice. It would say like, did you know? And the kid that was very funny, whenever it would pop up, like he would just completely yell over the and to this day that's funny. Like, you know how like things in middle school you like thought were really funny at the time, like you remember when you're older, like, wow, that's not funny at all now. This is the kind of thing that he did, like, and it's still funny today. Like, he would just belt out whenever it popped up on screen. The announcer would start to say, "Did you know?" He would just yell at the top of his lungs, "Did you know?" And the class would laugh and find it very funny. But eventually he stopped doing that. Like, eventually the kid that used to do it, he just didn't do it anymore. And like, I was like, oh, that's kind of disappointing. I thought it was funny. But that's probably because he's a smart guy that knew when to quit. Because I'm screwed. Oh, nope. Gonna back off. But then I tried to take up the mantle. And then one day when we were watching one of the videos, Did You Know popped up at the end. And I was like, I seized the opportunity. I was like, oh, what? And right when Did You Know was popping up, really? Bananas for that? That was tough to get. I yelled out, "Did you know?" And the class was just completely silent. There wasn't a single laugh. And I was like, oh, damn it, idiot. Wait, what? That got me? Well, boo to you. And I was like so excited. We're like, I want to bring it back. I'm gonna be the funny guy now. And I was like, "Did you know?" It was just complete silence. Which is the worst. Especially at that age when you're like it's just all the more crushing. A similar thing happened to me once where, this is one of those things where I'm looking back at it now, it's like, why the hell did I think that was funny? Freaking stupid middle school schmuck I was. But, what was it? It was like a science, oh my god, this is so terrible. It was in 7th grade, and, like, I think it's not... What? Why do I keep screwing that up? I saw that one that time, though. I totally am aware of the fact that I screwed that up completely. It was in a science class, and our science teacher was just like, you know, asking us questions. Like, we were going over some, you know, material or whatever. Random ass middle school science class. But, 7th grade, and, she asked the question. She asked a question. About, I'm not sure what it was. She was like, what is the answer to this? And I was just, and the class was completely silent, like no one knew the answer, like no one had raised their hands or anything. So she was just standing there waiting for a response. And like the dumbass that I am, I'm just, like in a really stupid voice too, I go, oh, the Macarena! And I start doing the Macarena dance. And up at the front of the room, she's just standing there slowly shaking her head, and she's just shaking her head in utter disgust, like looking at me, just like with a scowl on her face. And I'm looking back and forth around the room for like approval or something, but everyone's just looking at me like God, why? It was just completely silent, and I was like, oh god, I did it again. This is almost as bad as the "Did you know" thing. Like, and one kid that I was kind of close with, sort of. He like tried to fake laugh, but I couldn't tell if it was like a fake laugh or he was just like laughing in disappointment. He was just like, oh boy. And I was just, it was so awkward. It was like, that was like at the beginning of class too, so I had to sit for the rest of the class just like totally dejected and stupid. The Macarena! No, she just shook her head. How appalling is that though? I mean, seriously. It's like, it makes it 10 times worse. Like, even if the class laughed, I would still look back and be like, why did I think that was a good idea? Because I would look back and think, what if no one laughed? Oh my god. I think the funniest part isn't even the silence, the sheer total silence that followed, but just the fact that she shook her head like so slowly, like it was at like a TV show or something. Like, no. Does not approve of my failed attempt at it to be even remotely funny. This is kind of hard to get around. Even the devil just can't get around me. Every single night's alright. Every single night's a fight. And every single night's alright with my brain. Wait, didn't I see the G somewhere? Oh, that was pretty slick. Oh, there's our secret exit. Oh, but I can't do that, of course, because Dixie died. And I thought we were friends. I'll get to it. I'll do it again soon. This level took a while, though. Oh boy! They're gonna kill me! Oh boy. Yeah, I do just enjoy telling stories about stupid things I've done throughout my life. Maybe that's a good idea. Maybe that's a good backup point when I have nothing to talk about now. Just talk about things that I've done that just to humiliate myself. Those are when it comes to me telling stories like outside of Let's Plays. I'll do that one again later. I'll do a different level first. When it comes to telling stories about myself, like I don't usually tell a whole lot of stories about myself on this channel. Like I'll tell like small things, like literally small sort of aside things, I guess, and my like opinions on crap or whatever. But I don't usually go into that much detail about crap. But when it comes to me telling my friends stories about myself, usually that is the preferred. That was like a really easy puzzle piece to find. I was like just ram into this jelly. They make it pretty obvious though, almost like. But it's almost like they think, like, well, what are they going to know to do? The player will get confused. Like, how do I get past this jelly? Well, a one-up I actually needed. The whoop that mattered. Yeah, usually my friends prefer the stories that involve. I mean, usually, this is kind of just the way people are in general. People just love to hear stories about other people, especially when the other person is telling the story themselves that involve them being humiliated or them being, like, hurt in some way. Not like real emotional, like terrible experiences. I mean, maybe some people do, but it's you know, like talking about like, yeah, I did this thing to humiliate myself that I find funny. Then people like that's like when people know like, oh, so it's okay to laugh at the story, and then they'll find it funny. I mean, I suppose sure, the best stories are the ones that are, you know, kind of slapstick. Thank you. I mean, slapstick is kind of a common sense of humor anyway. When, you know, bad things happen to people. Or what is it, schadenfreude? I think that's the word. I think of like a different word I'm thinking of. I think I'm botching it or something. Am I botching it? I don't think I am. See, I usually just say, like, I usually just say slapstick, which might be, like, the same thing. I mean, it is the same thing, almost. Yeah. But I feel like it's especially me, where, people just love me, people just love to laugh at my expense, and I don't really have, I guess I don't have too much of a problem with that, because I guess it's like, I'm just the kind of person, maybe where, like, when bad things happen to me, it's kind of funny, for some odd reason, because I mean, I just don't, there's really no other way to describe it, I'm just that kind of person, you know what I mean? I think it's probably, I kind of deserve it, because, like, I'm the friend in the friend group where, like, I really never get picked on or teased, like, very briefly. And I'm not talking about, like, actual, like, real bullying. I'm talking about, like, you know, like how you, like, poke fun at your friends and crap. If you have friends. Like, you know what I mean, right? Where, like, everyone kind of, like, likes to poke fun at each other and stuff for certain things. I'm, like, the one person, at least not to my face anyway. I don't think there's anything people got against me. Maybe there is. But then why would you hang out with me? Why? Yeah, I'm really like the one friend that really doesn't get any crap for a lot of things. So, trying to tinker with the switch, man, trying to kill me. Once again, it is cool seeing the enemies in the background, like actually tampering with the switches and stuff. I don't want that out. And what's up? Ooh, puzzle piece. This level's actually fairly simple, but it's a lot of fun. I love the jelly. I want to just chomp my teeth right down into some of this jelly. Just gelatinous joy. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. What's that terrible song where that's like what the guy says, like wiggle, 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 wiggle. It's got that weird, like, weird whistle thing like that. And that kind of sounds like Blue from Blue's Clues. Maybe it is. Blue's Clues takes a turn. Wiggle, wiggle. You. Why, Blue? Why, cool guy? Why? Oh, I don't want that. I'm sorry, I crippled you. Let me put you out of your misery. Yay! Yay for being put out of your misery! Oh, I don't think I missed the puzzle. There's probably one more. This area looks... Oh, right, it's this. Oh, we automatically get it. Sorry, I hear noises sometimes and I think I'm crazy. I think it's just my cat. Oh no, I think someone's home. That would explain things. That would explain that. Oh, give me this. Ugh. I hope maybe I'll think of a story to tell next time about terrible things that happen to me, because people do enjoy that sort of thing. So, I'll see you guys then. Bye now.